Something that annoys me with Kenyan personalities,
Yeah.
when you invite them,
Yeah.
they like shrug you. But when they have something they're pushing,
Listen.
they look for you.
Listen.
My God.
I've been telling people the only problem with the only reason that Kenyan celebrities don't grow as big as they're supposed to, it's because they just act way too bougie before they are actually bougie.
Yeah.
So you kind of like block so many doors and opportunities that are supposed to come your way just because now you have a reputation of having a bad attitude, you are a snob, unprofessionalism, you feel extra nini.
Yeah.
Because even for me, at times, to bring people on the podcast, some people always like, hey, Mazis, you bring Nani to your podcast. I'm like, hey, bruh.
Do you know?
Do you know how many people have told me, like, talk to my assistant, she's going to talk to me and plan nini. And then Paka, I'm like, what? I mean, we're here already.
Yeah.
And I know you're not as big as you claim to be.
But you want to feel like...
No, you want to make me feel like I'm not important.
Or like it's like I need them.
You get, yeah, you know, exactly. But now somebody has like a new song, a brand, a service they're trying to actually do independently.
They'll call you
guys, please, can we?
Night. Like that time, even the tone changes. My God, you'll think they're angels.
Yeah.
Like, hi,
Yeah.
I was asking if you could slot me. Let me tell you.
But you see, people take it there instead of start making relationships.
I have met I've met a lot, let me say a lot for the short span I've been in the industry.
Yeah.
I've brushed shoulders with so many.
Yeah.
And the ones I can say are humble, I
Yeah.
can pinpoint.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2.
Very few.
The rest. And they've done that. They've even made it be borrowed by the acts that come from outside.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say Nigerians. Gosh.
Yeah.
Nigerians.
Yeah.
Nigerians frustrate me.
No, but you know, here's the thing. People don't realize, like, if you're producing, like, all you're trying to do is communicate.
Yeah.
With all this. Because you imagine, like, even your hosts don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, okay, first of all, I have to ask, when you invited me to your show, how did I behave? Schedule-wise, calling me, planning, and how was the show?
So, let me tell you.
I want 100% feedback of just being honesty.
Okay, so
from a producer.
So I got your contacts from Lydia.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Lydia told me, I had seen your podcast before.
Yeah.
But I was like, so I don't know if this guy will want to come to our show.
If I will want?
Yeah.
What? You didn't think I would want to?
I mean,
shit. Do I look like those people, Pia?
Hey, wait.
Watcha.
It's Kenyan streets.
No, I know. But even me at times, I'm always scared of like asking other people.
I first scrolled through your Instagram and I saw all those people you posted on your podcast. I'm like, hey. Should we try? Or should we just give up?
Should we attempt?
And sojourn on with life. So, and then I remembered, you had Lydia here. So
yeah.
we talked to Lydia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super chill.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're sure?
What? You actually thought that I might?
So it tells me, no, give him a call.
Yeah.
So I call him, they're like, yeah, we already talked with Lydia.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Now, another thing, time.
Yeah.
People who keep time.
Yeah.
There's just something, they just project good vibes. So that I must commend you. Hey, you are on time. Way.
We know it's live. So yeah. Even for me, I wouldn't want to come there sweating at now I'm rushing on set.
That one, keep up.
Okay, what about the show?
Hey, the show.
Yeah.
The show. The show was great.
Yeah.
At a moment, it was awkward.
Yeah.
When you started saying about the kisses, I was like, where is Ezekiel Mutua?
No, I know.
It's 6 p.m.
But you know what?
I have Mr. here who's just saying how much.
And I have made out with your host.
Yeah. And I'm like, whoo.
But you know why? Because you remember I asked you guys, is there something you don't want me to say on the show? What did you guys tell me?
We were like, don't mention brands. Don't mention brands.
And then you said, have as much fun as you. I was like, okay, have fun.
That is fun to you.
Yeah, of course. Because me, I was like, let me play around with them kidogo, because I'm sure. And plus, like I do this every other day. So I was just like comfortable, because plus I at least know 2 in person that I've also had on the show. So yeah, it was much easier. But I was just even thinking at the back of my head, what if there's some things I wanted to say, but I was like, let me not get banned, not even just by the station, by other people from coming to their uni. So I was like, I have to remember it's TV. So just keep it friendly.
Good one. When you get someone who gels so well with your host, the show is amazing. Even if you
don't need to be worried.
Even if you won't talk about anything serious, just flowing.
Relax, bounce energy back and forth between each other.
Hey, you get people who just sit back, relax, and listen, and then they'll be answering like, "So, what's your name?" Sharon.
Yeah.
What do you do? I produce.
No, I know.
So how long have you been in this industry?
Listen, on my podcast, I've had one person who walked out from the podcast.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Why?
They were like, "Where is this going? Are you trying to say that I'm?" And then they just packed their stuff and went. So.
Oh God!
So the waiters are looking at me like,
"Oh yeah,"
and me, I'm like, "What did I say?" But it was only one person. But even I was just trying to think, imagine if it's something that's live. But it's those people who just have like a problem with attitude and stuff. And I was just like, I'm really trying to have a conversation, but you're only just giving me yes or no answers. And I'm not even sure if I should keep on asking you questions.
That's so irritating because, I mean, you can't ask me like, so Sharon, how did you get here?
Yeah.
I came.
Yeah, and then,
I'm here.
Even like the host Kwanza is like confused because they're like, okay.
Now, so what am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
I've had several people who've done, not even one, several.
But it's crazy.
You imagine these are 3 people. Who are trying to ask you questions and you're like, Kwanza they sit like this. So you know how our chairs are.
I know.
So they're just swinging like.
I know.
Yeah, and then they.
And I know, like, even though your camera guys are always like, try and maintain a certain image. So I'm like, I don't care.
And then they hold the coffee mug like, hey, yes.
Yeah.
Even you, when you're from the control room behind there, you're struggling.
Yeah,
because
like
now
you're like, what is going on?
You have to feed these people with more questions than.
Yeah, ask this. Ask this.
See if they'll create a conversation from it.
Yeah.
Take it this direction. See if they'll be at least interested.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did you? If you're not interested in coming, then why did you agree? You have just said, I don't feel the vibe. I don't feel like I want to do this.
Yeah.
Let me call it quit.
And even for me, I'm always saying, for me to bring somebody to the podcast, I only want to talk to people who want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to anyone who doesn't want to talk to me. And I'm like, what's the point? What's the point?
This attitude. I don't know.
No, but you see, that's why we're saying, like, other countries have started, like, there's a time and place. I think the Kenyan industry was way ahead of so many other countries. Just think about it.
We were ahead of Nigeria at one point.
Of course.
Right?
TZ. We were way ahead.
Anytime I think of TZ first, I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are big now.
Super huge. You remember how they used to want to just come and associate themselves with Kenyans.
Akina, who was Mr. Nice? Mr. Nice used to produce his songs in Kenya, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Rose Muhando used to come and produce his songs in Kenya.
Chameleon.
Look at us.
Look at those people now.
Tanzania. Am I allowed to say Wasafi?
Yeah. No. You can say. Yeah.
Right now, Wasafi is big.
Aye.
And because of
Wasafi, first of all, just finish before I finish my chain of thought.
One thing I appreciate Tanzanians for is they have unity.
Yep.
They have unity and they support one another a lot.
Yeah.
Now it's when we are trying, not even doing it, we are trying to see if we can support each other, whether it's in terms of movies, music, podcasts like this, vlogs. It's when you see, like, if your friend has a podcast, you try
can I come and I welcome you to mine.
Kitambo, you wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
You would, even on TV. I have a show. You have a show, but I can't invite you.
It's so
but
crazy.
When you watch Akina Ellen, Trevor Noah,
they invite each other, they talk, and
Jimmy,
you put your differences aside.
Yeah.
elevate the brands and platforms.
Recently, Trevor did the book, his book, and he toured to all the shows.
Jimmy Fallon, all of them.
Jimmy Fallon. There's this guy who does couple karaoke. What's his name?
James Harden?
No.
It's not?
It's James Corden.
Sorry.
They did James Corden. He went to the Real. He was at Ellen. Let me tell you, me, I have a TV show. You have a TV show. I release a book. I call you, Neza come through. You don't know. Let me do this. Let me give my
so
assistant
crazy.
your number. They'll contact you.
And that's the craziest part. Like we can't be doing that. Like as Kenyans, the thing. Even if you want to introduce assistant, tell me. You know what? I actually like it. We'll do it. Let me make sure my assistant gets all the details, so that they can remind me in case I'm busy. But I talk to my assistant, like they don't even want to have that conversation with you. Like just talk to my assistant, she'll let you know if
and that is what is dragging Kenyan acts down.
Yes.
And when I say acts, I mean all of them.
Everyone from online platform, models, artists, musicians, all those people.
Hi, my name is so and so. I wanted to what? That. Okay. Talk to my assistant.
Kwanza, you know what? Kwanza, for you, I pity you because you have to make those phone calls.
1,001 times.
For me, I'm always like, at least you try. I'm like, yo, listen, I don't need to talk to that person because I already know like the energy that they come with. And honestly, my podcast has grown the way it's grown because the people who come here, like, they really do want to be here.
Yeah.
You see, we're having a conversation, we're talking, and you won't even notice like the time, but time is running and we're talking about so many constructive things.
I've been there. You call people, they're like, hi, and then you have to be so meek. You also don't want to ruin your reputation.
You have to kiss ass kwanza. Mpaka you're like, why are we doing this again?
I never used to do that. Even my friends know, but let me tell you, I have been humbled. My work has humbled me. Because
at the end of the day, don't you have to get people to the show and be...
I can't have a whole month without...
and that's why you have
bring a certain vibe to your show. So imagine having... Like, it's like you having this podcast on your own, like, for a whole 2 months.
You can't. People get tired of seeing your face.
Why? See, I've heard what he says.
It won't even bring, like, and I know, like, even for you, that's why, as the responsibility of bringing a different person to your show every other nini.
And also,
you always,
another thing.
Yeah.
We have a tendency, and I'll say we, because I'm also part of it. We have a tendency of bringing musicians all along.
It's and you know, all of them kind of have the same
content. You know, I struggled, studios didn't want me, then they signed me, now I'm a big art, blah blah, 1 million views on YouTube, follow Nini, go like, all that. One thing, we sat down with my people from all the shows I do, and we decided we're going to look for somebody who has something different. And especially for the talk show. Yeah. I don't want to see Monday so-and-so, Tuesday so-and-so, Wednesday so-and-so, and all of them, it's just music.
It's the same thing.
Today, I want to have you as a podcaster.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I want to have a martial artist.
Bring somebody different,
The other day, I want to have this young, chilled lady who just sits down in Shona's sweaters.
But you see, that's something different.
And before people, it's hard for people to accept that because we've channeled our audience to musicians and actresses alone.
But is it? You see, our industry is not that big in acting and music anyway.
Now we do what we call recycling.
Because it's gonna be the same.
Step and jump. Hope you're here in this station tomorrow. You're here that way.
The whole year round. And now even
same people.
You don't want your audience to start feeling like, see, we saw Nani talking about this on the other station.
Now she's here or he's here.
Still talking about the same thing.
So I try as much as possible to keep it fresh. And do something different from what others are doing.
Yeah, dealing with Kenyan celebrities.
Kenyan celebrities. Hey.
It's tricky, but we shouldn't like just. The best thing about having like maybe independent online platforms, it's just painting a different narrative. That's why I'm shocked to hear you say that. Me thought, yeah, if somebody just asked me, kwanza like Lydia, even when she sent me a message, I think I didn't respond for like 2 days. But it's cause I kept on saying that I'd want to, and then I think I've responded to the message. Kumbe it's in my head.
Yeah.
So I check my message, I'm like, oh shit, I haven't even responded. So I'm like, okay, so I'll make it. But I'm just shocked that somebody would get that vibe a bit.
Sometimes you have to be psychologically prepared because this is a person.
I know surprises.
Yeah, this is a person you've not interacted with.
But even if you see my videos, do I come off like a bit? You wouldn't tell.
Wait, stop putting me on the line.
No, I'm just asking. Like you wouldn't tell someone's personality. There's somebody you can just see them and just hey, this is an asshole by the way. Yeah. You can just.
We are allowed to say that.
Yeah, you can curse on this. This is a podcast. It's not Nini.
I'm so reserved. Okay, sour.
It's not Nini. It's not TV. We're not doing live TV.
Friends,
Yeah.
don't show me us. Past 10, we can say all that you say.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you can just express yourself the way you want. But it's tricky. But that's what